Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The turn begins inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field to open this game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fighting off the tackler. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Arnold. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Humphries.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's White. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Hard running now, breaking tackles. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line. Low.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws to the tight end, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And look at this, the field goal units coming on the field. A lot of faith in this kicker. This would have to be a record-breaking field goal if he makes it. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Using his legs here. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Dogs line it up with first and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. You get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's White.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. Offense. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Pass interference. Defense. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
325. Ready, go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
29 Philly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a fumble. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. See if they can convert the point after. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. The a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
What a job by this back. Keep moving those legs, and he picks up big yards. The defender's just bouncing off of him. Nobody wraps him up. And look at all the yards he picks up.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying to run it. It's Frazier. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion.
Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it from the gun. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tackled after a small pickup there. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one is broken out and falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Turn begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, creating the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Throws it to the right. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
2nd down after the incompletion. On the ground, it's Frazier. Fighting off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he get there on the ground? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking ankles with the spin move. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Okay, ready?
Coming up, second down and goal.
Get set.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And they'll set up with the PA2. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2.
To the air. It's Arnold. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now.
Second down. Here we go.
And he'll set up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll work the clock here with their running game. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First and 10 now for the offense.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks free. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive,
and he throws his third interception of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And in first down, they go right back to him. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those.
Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Clear. Clear. Set go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Freedom. In blue.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with